And I want to thank the Hispanic Club for putting this on tonight. This is really great. I've been watching the club grow. Haven't been a part of it, so I'm looking forward to getting more involved with it. So thank you very much for the invitation tonight. Well, I can't go quite back as far as a Texan as John can, but I'm Dana Macalik. I am a 5th generation of Rockwall. And there's not a lot of people that have been here for 5 generations, but my great-grandfather and even his father were cotton farmers and in Heath. So I grew up in Heath, when Heath probably only had about 250 people in that city at that time. But I've always called Rockwall County and Rockwall my home. I am married. My husband is Jeff. We've been married 13 years. I was married before, and I have 2 sons. One of them who lives here in Rockwall with his wife, and my 6-year-old grandson. And then I have 2 bonus children. That I have a daughter who lives in Michigan. Yeah, that's a state that the Republicans might need to go to. But I also have my son that lives in the Austin area, and then one that lives in Athens, Greece. So we don't get to see him a whole lot. And I have a granddaughter from our family in Michigan. So I'll tell you a little bit more about me. I've been blessed. I had a really good career in corporate business, and I worked in corporate for about 20 plus years and had an opportunity to learn from some very great leaders. But in 2010-ish, 11, I was approached to take an opportunity with our community and went to work with the Chamber of Commerce as the CEO of the Rockwall Chamber of Commerce. What an eye-opening experience that was for me, because I've been more involved with my kids as far as their sports and school, but not really from a community standpoint on a daily basis. And I think that's when the volunteer part of me came out, of wanting to see how could I play a bigger role in Rockwall and in this community. The secret I knew for so long was everybody wants to live in Rockwall. It's a wonderful place. Well, guess what? Thousands and thousands of people now believe that same thing. So I saw that from the chamber standpoint of the businesses and the growth that was coming to Rockwall and the support of business. So I am pro-business. I want to make sure that comes out. But then kind of I decided I wanted to have more of a sounding. I wanted to be a part of the community, and so I ran for Rockwall City Council. So in 2017, I was elected. I'm currently serving the beginning of my sixth year, third term as a Rockwall City Councilwoman. And so about a year and a half ago, I decided I wanted to take my city hat off and put on my county hat. So it was at that time that I decided that I wanted to run for the Rockwall County Commissioner, Precinct 2. So as John Stacy said, we're going to be elected, and I am hoping really strongly that I will be elected. I do have an opponent. I want to be a part of the team with Frank New, who you heard from as the county judge. I had an opportunity to get to know Frank really well, and I like his leadership. I like his vision, and we share a lot of the same things that we want for this county. We want to make sure we're managing our growth responsibly. And in the managing that growth, that means we need to make sure our roads and our infrastructure is strong, and that we're collaborating with all the municipalities within this county. But we also, because I come from a family of law enforcement, my grandfather was a policeman here in Rockwall and then became the chief of police of Heath. I come from a family of law enforcement, so I support this growth that we have, guys. We need to make sure that we're giving everything we need to our law enforcement so that they can do the job to protect our quality of our life. And then the third thing is, I want to just make sure that as we are growing, we're growing smartly, and we're talking with those other municipalities so that we make sure that we have the same quality of life that I grew up here and had, that my children that I raised had, and that my grandchildren will now have. So I'm Dana Macalik. I'm running for Rockwall County Commissioner, Precinct 2. Starts right at probably you all know where Precinct 2 is, because I'm talking to some professionals. Thank you very much.